My memory's very ass today.
I'll never forgive you.
And fuck all that. Alright. Last time on Samuraising. What happened last time on Samuraising? Where did we start? Did we start
That's a
with...
good question, bro.
They woke up. And we talked to them.
I think last session we did all the nighttime stuff. Did we do the dinner last session? Yeah, we did. We started with the dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy thanked us. We were like, hey, no warriors, bro. It's chill. If you see anyone that looks like G, execute him in the square. And then Aoto, and Yutaro went out to go check on the carpenter to see if he was a suspect worth looking into, and found a little evidence to prove that. At least Yutaro didn't. He did pick up that G elicited a reaction from Aoto. But he's not looked into that yet. Hayato was looking through Yutaro's eyes, so he saw the whole encounter from Yutaro's POV. I think Sosei also followed them.
Right.
Yeah. Whole gang was just pulling up on this carpenter's block, like we really about to mess this man's whole shit up if he's guilty. You left seeds? Was it? Seeds were left in the package with the carpenter? Am I remembering that?
Yeah.
correctly?
Okay, it's starting to come back to me now that we're fucking talking. I know after the dinner that we had, I snuck out. I went to the fucking carpenter's place. I watched him sleep like a creep. No big deal. Fucking found one of the tiger figurines. Headed over to the bathhouse, and then I was like, oh yeah, there's seeds in there. Lol, I should have known that. Ha 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 ha. But they are a little different. I did take notes on this. They were a little lighter than normal poppy seeds, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And then at that point, we moved to the sleep seeds.
Yeah, sleep seeds. Sosei had a conversation with his deity, his patron. Orochi was like, so, what do you plan to do next? What's going on, bro? you gonna stop practicing blood magic? Is this who we are? Goody Two Shoes?
Oh.
Cool, you gotta continue the recap.
Okay, so Orochi was like, hey, Mr. Goody Two Shoes, you gonna fucking back out? You gonna, like, be a bitch about it? So Sosei was like, I am not a bitch. I'm a strong, independent young man. Orochi was like, haha, we'll see about that. And he gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss Sosei into having a complete psychotic, dissociative memory episode into thinking he had fucking died, and everyone was like, ugh. Or like, not literally died, but he was choking and shit. And he welcome back.
Poison in his veins that Orochi was keeping at bay took our boy in the night, except that was a nightmare. Which, still a crazy nightmare. He panicked, and then we were told to meet with the governor, so we had to go find bro and bring him back. And met with the governor, officially offered his thanks. We offered our humble, don't worry bro, is what we do. He offered us he gave us any supplies we wanted, so if there's anything we wanted to get from the equipment list, we should probably do that now, high key, because we're about to set out again. We have the bamboo flute that was presumably used to control that yokai. We're bringing that with us. And I believe next we are heading to Sosei's village, which is on the way to meeting with the Emerald Champion, where he told us to go meet him next.
Don't forget, Sose had a date with that fucking Spider Clan lady.
Oh
True.
yeah. Oh yeah. Was that pre his panic or while he was?
That was
out there?
during him.
Wow.
During it.
Yeah. During his
Running
panic,
around.
yeah, he ran out into town and ran into the Spider Clan shorty. He was like, "Hey, you good, bro? Hey, don't worry about all that. Here's the thing. Here's some skin. You can use this to contact us. And we look forward to hearing back from you. You know, I think you're gonna make for a great new hire." And he was like, "Huh?" And then they kept it pushing. Hayato also met with his contact and was told that the Spider Clan has already deeply infiltrated our empire. And that she suspects at least one of their agents is in this upcoming meeting with the Tiger and the Crab Clan, and that Hayato is allowed to deal with them discreetly. Hey Hayato,
And I won't be hearing from her for a while, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
devastated.
she's going dark, you know, going radio silent, Rainbow Six going dark type shit until they can figure out how she was spotted. So, hey Hayato, you're on your own. But also, if you find a Spider Clan agent, we can deal with them very not discreetly. Like, just let Yutaro know he will deal with them as discreetly, not discreetly as he can. All right, don't worry about it.
It's two tiny things. When Sose encountered the Spider Clan lady, she told him that they currently have his contract.
True.
Yeah.
And that if he wanted it back, he's got to talk to him.
It happened.
And then Hayato's meeting with Kyoko. And she talked about there's someone loyal to the Spider Clan or some sort of agent in this upcoming meeting, most likely on the Crab Clan side, but not certain.
Okay, I missed that last part.
Wait, hold up. Repeat that one more time for my brain, huh?
Said most likely on the Crab Clan side.
What is the Spider Clan? member?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We gotta find a mole inside your clan.
This music's kind of loud. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's most of it. Everything important. I think where we ended off, it was like midday. Were you guys planning on like setting out the same day? Were there other things you wanted to do in town?
Equipment.
I want to look at that equipment.
That's true.
That would be good.
You go for it.
Hey, haha, Twirl's hair. Is the equipment list in the roll 20?
No.
Okay.
Player resources.
Okay, got it.
Player or chat player options.
Yeah.
Or share player options. Got it.
Very first thing.
I think it goes without saying any sort of like illicit things or shinobi adjacent equipment would not be available.
That sounds about right.
That's all right. You know, I remember I had wrote a list of a bunch of weapons that Yutaro would have taken from Fusei Tora, since he offered the same thing. Like, hey, we could stalk you, and he got like a bunch of weapons.
Yeah.
Could I do that again?
The same weapons.
Yes. For you to know, the goal is if we ever need to arm a village, we got that shit in the cart ready to go. Like we can have a platoon of Ashigari at a moment's notice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then that's what Yutaro will do with his. his shopping. You'll just get a bunch of like spears and like hunting bows. And like probably hatchets.
Mhm.
Spears, hatchets, hunting bows. I think that's good.
Taking a moment to look through everything.
Oh, can we get some healing tags? High key.
Sure, I'd say you'd be able to spare like 4.
4 healing tags? Alright, one
Oh,
for each person?
Yeah.
That lines up pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone had 1. 2 shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading. You said it had how many healing tags to our shit?
1. Everyone gets 1.
One. Okay. Cat is now trying to walk across my keyboard. Ugh.
Of course.
Hear the
Simple,
jingle.
simple.
Cat wants that healing tag.
He really fucking does.
Yeah.
Hayato, I don't know your gear. Do
Mhm.
you have resplendent regalia? Or do you not even need that shit?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course
Okay,
I
just
do.
making sure.
The fuck?
I'm making sure, okay? Where
Make
reduce
sure I'm taken care of.
take from magical weapons, and other supernatural authority has an advantage on saving. Can I get some sanctified vestments? That's cool.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cool. Okay.
If
Could I
anything,
also get a
Kimiko would buy
resplendent
some.
regalia?
Yeah.
Fancy clothes. We're getting
Maybe some
fancy
good
clothes.
Advantage on their next charisma check? This better go stupid
That's what
in
I'm
this social.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta.
That's what I'm saying. I've been on that shit.
Where the fuck do I add?
It's nice.
There it is.
Fit. I'm fitted.
And hell yeah, I helped pick out your shit too.
Mm-mm-mm.
How
This-
do I?
I wonder if like this regalia would look like it's like a Tiger Clan kimono.
I mean,
Uh,
probably.
Reasonably, it probably would look that way, but
I mean, he do.
I've
he
had my
rep that
OG
shit.
stuff, so
mm,
You get the resplendent regalia from them and then take it to like a tailor. Be like, yeah, put the Lion Clan logo on that shit real quick.
that's fair. You'd be able to figure it out in the
Mm.
next 4 days.
I'm still looking through, so don't mind me while I'm very quiet. Let me see here.
You're good.
Is there anything else? Tools. Probably don't need it.
I guess I should say that or reiterate. I don't think this is gonna be an issue at all, but in order to get like the bonus from clothing, you can't be wearing armor over the clothing.
Mhm.
Okay, that's actually good to know. Got it. So this won't come up that often. Actually, wait a second. If you dress in the resplendent regalia when going to a social event, that would actually make sense instead of the sanctified vestment.
It would
Shit.
make sense.
It would actually make sense.
Who's getting
Hmm.
charmed at this event?
Dun dun dun.
Somebody's getting
Ba-ba-ba.
charmed.
I'm charming some people
You know what I'm
with this resplendent regalia.
saying?
hell yeah.
You know what? Yeah, let's get some resplendent regalia. Makes sense. It just makes sense.
Pulling up to the function with the full Tiger Clan drip.
Yeah.
The Jade Magistrates, we are here as unbiased and neutral parties in this endeavor. We hope that both clans will come out of this with a satisfactory compromise. Alright, Tiger Clan, what do you want first?
Hey, yo, what the? Huh?
You got 3 people with Tiger Clan drip and 1 person with Crab Clan drip.
Like Taylor.
And I am the social master between all 3 of them. So
Combined.
So the high took 3v1.
Of course, we are the unbiased
Yeah.
party. So it was only fair that we stacked the vote against the most intelligent member of our clique.
He is 50% of our power.
Whips.
with social shit, yes. With combat, absolutely not.
A whip? Make an opportunity attack with a stamina. Well, I'm probably never gonna get opportunity attacks, I imagine. Well, maybe.
You'd be surprised.
A whip sword is kind of cute.
That's
I like
what I got. That's what I got is fun.
Oh my god, it's kind of cute. I like my spears a lot, and I don't imagine my man as a whip sword man, but I don't know.
I'm a whip sword man. It's a good time.
Lessons from Hayato.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't need all this shit. I already have 2 fucking spears. And a
2
hatchet.
spears?
I have 2 spears, yeah. I have a 2-handed.
One for man and 1 for beast.
Yeah. Do I really need anything else? I'm almost tempted to look at the tools, but like, I wish I had I wish this was something where you could like stat into like proficiencies, because I would love to just get nature or medicine or some shit for herbalism, but I'm not gonna worry about that. That's not all that necessary. I'll call it here. I'll get some drip. I'll see everyone else get an outfit and be like, wow, I could use some new clothes. That'll be it for me, I think. I think I'm pretty alright. And we're not keeping track of ammo, really, so I'm not worried about all that.
I mean, fucking Utro has enough arrows to outfit an entire village.
You know what I'm saying?
He's stacking up.
This.
Start getting low.
If there's anything
Hey.
you guys need, you need only ask. Yutaro busting out the fucking shopping list. 30 spears, 30 hunting bows, 500 arrows. I'll need 2 horses and a cart as well. Yeah?
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna need more horses than that with all of the.
Put you a good ox.
1 good ox, I'll take it. I don't want to, deprive your village of the resources they need.
In fact, give me your entire militia.
I think I am satisfied with what I have. I'm, just for shits and giggles, like souvenirs and shit. I'm playing up this, it's a souvenir thing. Smile. Let's get
Interesting.
some fucking, what do I have? I have cards. Let's get a dice set. Yeah, dice.
Yeah, some dice.
Yeah. Do some dice in a cup and we'll call it a fucking day.
Give me a cup and some dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that?
buy some other dice. Let's go.
Go for it.
Dice and a cup. And we'll say parentheses Tiger Clan for shits and giggles. Alright.
For shits and giggles in the parentheses.
It's important. Yeah, it's shits and giggles in it too. Maybe they do their own dice through a specific way,
Bottom of the cup is
Yeah.
the Tiger Clan mom.
Yeah.
I mean, the colors are
Doing
already like
nothing.
white, black. It all
Change
fits.
Query, cancel. I want to change the fucking attribute. Stop that. Query attribute. There we go. Now I'm done. Alright. Yay. Got an outfit and some dice.
It's got their equipment.
Yeah. Oh, wait, the healing tags. Shit, all this time, I didn't have the fucking healing tags. Oh my god, let's do that. Healing tag 1.
How many did you guys already have? I don't think you
I
used
didn't-
any last fight.
I
I had 0.
I had none, yeah.
Oh well. What happened?
Uh,
I don't know.
we
I'm not
used
sure.
We used them in the fight against the Oni.
Did you guys not get healing tags from
did.
Torfuse?
If we did, I never wrote it down.
Truly, I don't remember. I don't remember having a healing tag during the.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess if you did got them, they got lost on the road or something.
You know, shit happens.
Mhm. I stubbed my toe once and it was like, fuck it.
Real shit.
Ready.
I can't be hobbling around this bitch. Healing tag.
I think I asked before, but when were you guys planning on heading out?
We met the governor in the morning, right? After Sosei's
Yeah.
thing. I think we'd said the next morning. We would stay that
Yeah.
night still, just to rest and get our shit together, and then we go the next morning.
Okay.
We're gonna hit those hot springs. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Going
We
nighttime
will
hot
not have
springs
a
or,
combat.
or morning hot springs?
We spent all morning shopping,
Nighttime.
so nighttime.
Yeah, nighttime hot springs. Yeah, that's how we
Nighttime hot
wrap
springs.
up our time here with the hot springs and pass the fuck out.
Gotcha. I think it's the next day Sosei's birthday, or is it the day after?
This is important.
This is
Uh,
vital information.
What day is it?
Last we
Question.
left off, we arrived on the
Yeah.
7th.
And it's the day after.
The morning after on the 8th. Yeah, it's the hot spring day.
So the day you guys are setting out
It's probably
would be Sosei's birthday.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. He turned 15.
Congratulations.
No, he
Yutaro,
didn't.
Yutaro
What?
1000% told the Toro family, oh yeah, it is Sosei's name day again.
Why would you do
Mhm.
that?
Because he then told them, I would like a breakfast of all his favorite things prepared. And then he would have said all their favorite things.
Nice. Sosei, what are your favorite foods? Blood.
Because he knows this kid's been eating, right? He knows this kid's been eating. He a
Very
grown,
hungry.
he a growing man. He a grown young man
Uh-huh.
right now. So we got to get him his birthday breakfast, right?
It's not because he's a growing man.
Hey, Yutaro wants my boy to have a good birthday. So we're going to start off by gluttonizing the fuck out of his cravings. So, what does he like eating? Just a bunch of that shit.
I never fucking really thought about that. I don't know.
Well, we're going to
Fish.
serve miscellaneous dishes here.
Every
That's-
type of fish we can find. Blowfish. Salmon. Trout.
What kind of fish did you say?
Octopus.
What is this?
I'm trying to think about
Squid.
like what it would be. You know, it's like I really don't know.
What kind of fish? Hey. Hello?
I don't discriminate. I like all food equally. My favorite food is the one in my belly.
Long.
Oh shit.
Ready. Gotta have the Sosei vice shift to gluttony. Alrighty, we set out on the next morning. Are there any special goodbyes you all do? I'm sure everyone would bow to you as you leave. Kimiko looking solemn as ever. Where did my roll 20 go? There it went.
I don't think Yutaro would have many words for Kimiko. I think he would just try to enjoy his time he's here with all of them. Just be a generally like Yutaro high-spirited, celebratory as he can. Like the good old days after they won a big battle.
Gotcha.
Would make sure that he is not like counting her out of those celebrations. Like if he can boast her, he will boast her as well.
Hmm.
But I don't have anything specific to say to her. Just that, and then courteous bow, stares yearningly, and then leaves.
Mm.
Last puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
On. Gotcha. On the road there, probably take about 2 days travel to get to Sosei's castle. You have one encounter on the first night.
Whoa.
Our boy Auto.
Auto.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Finally.
I'm in trouble. No.
Finally.
I'm in trouble.
Finally.
Thank God.
A nighttime scene for Auto.
I'm just glad it ain't me.
I am. I really am. I'm tired of
I'm
nighttime
just so
scenes.
happy for myself in this moment.
Why don't we have any good nighttime scenes?
Tired of these demons talking to me.
Alto. During your watch at night, sitting by the campfire, make a perception check.
God help me, you'd think I'd get used to this by now. Just fucking human shit. Well, I'm not tracking, never mind, we're just doing normal perception. Alright,
Mhm.
go.
Oh. Yeah. Sitting at this campfire, you feel the slightest shift in wind brushing against the back of your neck. You feel the presence of someone behind you.
I'm gonna squint, I'm not gonna immediately look. I already have a kind of suspicion. Just gonna close my eyes. What do you want? What are you doing? Because I'm in camp, right? I'm imagining I'm
Mhm.
like fire, and I'm making an assumption whether that's true or not, but I will just squint and just ask, "What do you want?" Kind of close my eyes.
You hear a thud and the clanging of coins in front of you. A pouch thrown over your shoulder. You hear a voice behind you. You're cut for a job well done.
Kind of just chews on his cheek, pockets it, kind of just situates it back, and well, not pocketing, but situating it with himself. And he's gonna speak kind of low, quietly, just making sure everyone stays asleep and doesn't wake up through this.
Mhm.
You didn't have anything to do with what happened at that village, did you?
You hear a bit of silence. It's like, whatever do you mean?
The specifics of this ailment that their bloodline was dealing with. Don't play coy.
Can't say I did. Be bad business.
Understand that my work going forward, if we are ever put at odds, I cannot guarantee that our business will have to be able to continue. Is that clear enough to you?
You can see him walking around your side, closer to the campfire. Or you can see him in the side of your vision. He goes, that always has been clear. I would expect nothing less. You see him hold out his hand. And there's a small, like, wrapped piece of paper. And he's like, a little bonus for your continued loyalty and discretion.
I'm gonna look at him properly and kind of tongue-in-cheek look at the scroll or the paper.
Yeah, it's not a scroll. It's like in the shape of a ball, piece of paper that's wrapped. You've seen this typically with just like small portions of opium.
I've seen
This
the
one
paper
seems-
with small portions of opium.
Yeah, like the way it's packaged.
Oh. He's actually gonna get a bit of a look that crosses his face, almost at first offended, and then kind of just shoves that down pretty quickly, ignores it, and just puts it away right in the bag with the coins as well. Kind of opens it, sets it there.
You see him turn. He goes, well, I'm afraid I won't have any more work for you for a while. I'm gonna be sticking around these parts.
Why do they take issue with you? The people I travel with. What have you done to affront them?
He stops walking. It's like, well, I'm sure any imperial magistrates would. This trade is unregulated by the Emperor. He doesn't like it.
Our work is very specific, though. What have you done specifically that would create issues here?
Turns back around. Well, I'm just a lot better at what I do.
He kind of looks like he's weighing whether he's gonna ask. He kind of knows it's pointless to like get a real answer out of him. He's half wondering just if he would bite or not, or say something interesting. But he just kind of looks to the fire, kind of just worries his lip. See to it that you don't linger in camp much longer. I could wake someone up. Sometimes some of them are active in the night. I'm sure you're aware.
See, you can feel him looking at you for a while. Nods his head. It's like, see you around, Asobi-san.
See you around.
He turns and walks off. You gain 50 gold.
And just to be transparent, for the opium, is this? I don't imagine. This is loose leaf, or is this resin, or what is this exactly?
Yeah, it'd be like the resin, like the black sort of
Yeah, loose leaf would surprise me. Gotcha. I figured.
So it'd be about enough for like, I guess, 10 to 5 sessions, depending on how hard you're going.
Alright, 5 to 10 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind. He's so fucking offended that this fucking man gave him opium, actually. Actually, God help me here. I know this isn't really like D&D doesn't really have like flaws. He was formerly an addict. Having this put in front of him.
Mhm.
Do you think it'd be permissible? What kind of like role just to like sit here and try and be resolute or resolved and not fuck with it?
That'd be a wisdom save.
Alright. I'm just gonna do one kind of casually, just less as if he's gonna smoke immediately, just to see where he's at in relation with it.
Mhm.
And a normal, advantage, or disadvantage?
I mean, you could argue for disadvantage if you are particularly weak to this. I guess it would be a matter of like how addicted do you think Alto still would be?
He's been clean roughly for about 2 years, and considering the circumstances of his ha 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 ha, I think he'd be more inclined to not want to. I'm just gonna do it normal and just see what happens. Oh god. Okay. Noted. I guess for G's sake, you kind of see him. 9 is a fail generally, right?
What did you say?
And 9 is generally a fail for D&D.
Usually, yeah.
Right? Okay.
Pretty low.
He kind of just looks kind of nauseous, kind of like constipated, kind of just shifty where he is, unsettled, a little off kilter, actually. And is just trying to breathe slowly and just trying to like pretend it's not there, but he is kind of getting those itches that you get on the back of your hands, that like crawling in the palms of your hands, how it kind of crawls up your arms, and you like almost the simulation of like the warmth in your lungs and your chest from an opium high as well, and just the way it's like full body. He's kind of just sitting there, almost like simulating it in its head and trying to shut it down. So he's a little distracted, but he's not smoking it right now. That's a little too obvious. I'll leave it at that.
Shit, what better time than when everybody's asleep? Is there anything else you do before you switch off watch?
Switch off watch, and I'll be low-key and quiet the rest of the night. I'm just gonna watch the woods, watch the fire, do my thing.
Mm-hmm. How many items do people got that they're hiding on their person at all times?
Yeah. I think he is gonna pretty much keep it on his person at all times. He's not gonna leave it with his gear, fucking anything. He's gonna... It's generally fair to assume everyone has some kind of fucking pouch. Oh yeah, actually, during his watch, he'll move his coin from the sack that he's assuming he has his own kind of fucking sack, and he'll bundle up the sack given to him in his own. Kind of just move everything there. That'll be it.
Smart. Do you dispose of the other pouch?
The other pouch I'm not disposing of because I don't want to risk them finding it. I'm actually going to keep it in my own original pouch.
Oh, okay. This man's a professional.
Professional dealer.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
That'll be it for my night.
Gotcha. Good night for everybody else. Uneventful. During our next day's travel, I would say that Yuto and Sosei, as you guys get closer and closer to the castle, you start to recognize these lands. You're looking around, you're like, I've been on this road before. I remember that weird-ass tree that fell over. I remember this stream. I don't know if these memories would be pleasant for Sosei.
No.
No.
Maybe a little bit, but then like, oh wait.
I guess for Sosei, how long has it been since he's been anywhere near home?
I assume since for as long as he's been traveling with Yujiro, I don't imagine they ever went back. I don't imagine Sosei wanted to go back.
Gotcha. You guys keep traveling. So this area is very like hilly. These guys are going and like cresting over hill after hill. But eventually in the distance, you can see this castle. You get closer and closer. I guess you tourists, I say, do you guys say anything or do you guys just continue silently approaching? I guess I'm more something to say to the rest of the party.
Yeah, rest of the party. I don't know if this castle has been regarrisoned, but if it is, let's try not to upset its new caretakers.
Very
What
well.
are we gonna tell them why we're here? Because we're gonna have to. Do we know where we're searching? What's the story?
He, like, grits his teeth thinking. If the new inhabitants know of what this place was, we can't simply say we are investigating this land, inspecting this place for any contraband or anything else we might need to report as Jade Magistrates.
I believe regardless we could do that.
Nods.
Gotcha. Did you guys have a name for this castle already?
I sure did.
No? Okay. Well, I think as you all approach, I'd say you would find the outer gates of the castle to be open, but guarded. This area does seem to be inhabited. As you all approach, I'm assuming you guys have your badges visible.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I'll say, like, as you pass through the gates, the guards that are there don't stop you at all. They just bow as you enter.
They look Tiger Clan associated or
Yeah, they look like Tiger Clan, like Ashigar. They don't look like samurai.
gotcha.
But as you enter, after a little bit, there will be a servant that comes by and offers to take all of your ponies for you.
Dismounts, hands it off.
Gotcha. Go take your ponies to the stables. And then as you approach the main part of the castle, there'd be another servant that you saw before, like, go inside, and as you approach, come out. This older gentleman. It takes a very deep bow as you approach, but does not speak first.
Looks around, seeing if there's anyone else of significant authority.
Yeah, you do not see any samurai so far. These have all been peasant workers.
Let's ask this one. Who leads here?
See him stand up from his bow. Goes, the current lord of this castle is Tora Rokuro. Do you wish me to retrieve him for you?
Hi. You should meet the Lord.
Does that name sound familiar to me?
It does sound familiar. Let's say make a history check with advantage to see if you can remember exactly who that is.
Let's go 1 point in history.
Advantage.
You sit on that name for a little bit as the servant goes back in. And you're thinking back, and you remember this name from your childhood, right? You don't think you've met this person, but you remember them being like a distant cousin.
Wow.
Like grandfather's brother, descendant cousin, if that makes sense.
Very convoluted, yeah.
I don't know if is that once removed, twice removed, something like that.
I think that's twice.
Twice.
Because it's his cousin, so it's like.
Grandfather's
Second cousin, twice removed.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Cousin cubed.
Cousin cute.
Cousin cubed.
Alrighty.
Listen, I've never
So like
met
as he
before.
goes to retrieve the Lord, he holds the door open for you all to enter.
Well,
Interesting.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
well, enter. Yutaro would have been wearing his field gear since they're just coming off the road. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you first enter, there'd be an area to like take off your shoes and whatnot.
take off his shoes. Probably still keep his armor just because that's too much of a hassle to take off.
I mean, he would go off, but there would be other servants that would come by that would help with any of that. If you wanted to take off your armor, take your equipment for you.
I don't think Yutaro would.
You don't need it right now.
Could assist you. You'd wave them off. You can see like, it's the first area you step in, area to take off your shoes, and then raised wooden platform. One of the servants would gesture you into a little side room right next to the entrance. That is a small table. It says, "We will make tea for you right away. Please, wait in here."
Very well.
Thank you.
So say. Are you here?
Yes, hello.
Gotcha. How does Sose feel being in this home again, this castle? Looking around, it is maybe surprisingly how you remember it being.
Deeply uncomfortable. A little surprised that it's still being kept up with and in okay condition or left almost the same. Maybe some relief with that, but he's also looking at everything, and since it still looks the same, he's trying to kind of recollect any memories he can of what happened. But being here does make him uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. So say as you turn the corner into this little side room, where there's this table in the center and cushions for people to kneel by, you see laid out on the table the figure of a woman. White hair, slit throat, blood running down her kimono, and all across the table. Cough, if you would, describe how your mother looked right before she died.
Oh,
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
I'm not even this
Oh,
sweet.
oh my god.
What do you mean describe how she looked?
How did she look?
Like, like emotionally?
It's physically, like what were the physical features?
Oh, like just her physical features.
Yeah.
She was a tall, petite woman, very demure. Had a couple of beauty marks on her face. I'm not really sure how else to describe her beyond that.
Was her hair long, short?
Yeah, it was very long, like almost down to the floor, like. So I guess it'd be like spilling over the table with how long it is too.
You can see her hair spilling out over the table, some strands across her face, matted against this blood. And for a second, you freeze. Looking around, no one else seems to be reacting to this. As you look at this figure, her eyes move up and meet yours. She raises her hand and points at you. You see her mouth words, but no sound comes out. Bubbles of blood appear out of her throat. You see this form get softer, almost like it's melting, as it almost becomes undone, sinking into the table and into the ground below. Everyone else, you go to this table, and in a few minutes, Sarah brings over tea for all of you.
You throw will blow on his teeth.
So say hasn't
Some
even
good
entered the
adjustment.
fucking room.
I guess does Sese react to this at all?
He just freezes like a deer in headlights, and
Reaction.
I guess with everyone else still moving on, just
Mm.
push past that.
I guess everyone else goes and sits down at the table. I don't know if your expression would be easily read or not.
For them, probably. For everyone at this table who has seen Sose fucking go through a mental break or start to, probably like it's
Can I
happening
sense
again.
panic attack shenanigans, essentially? Can my doctor brain be like, that's a panic attack. That's the start of a panic attack.
I think most people here would be pretty aware of, like, Sose has some bad memories with this place, and would probably be like, at least Utro would be like, I would assume, always looking at Sosei to see if he's all right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I think like if Sosei freezes up, they would notice relatively quickly.
Definitely the freezing in the doorway and being the last to sit down. Gonna quietly do the breathing exercises Hayato taught him way
Mhm.
back when.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha. I guess Hayato and Yitro noticing this, do you say anything, or you let it ride?
Seeing the panicked man, it's like, Jose, looking at.
I think he just mouths the word mother. I don't think he can actually say it out loud.
The most like drops his head, like quirks an eyebrow, like, yeah? What? Like, looks to Otto and Hayato, making sure, like, am I bugging?
Hayato. He's doing the right thing with the breathing exercises, so that's good. I don't know within how much medicine has progressed TM if this would be a understandably PTSD
Mm-hmm.
insinuated thing or not.
I mean, that seems reasonable for Hayato to think, even if there's not a technical term for it.
Right.
I'm seeing ghosts.
That's what I'm seeing right now.
If you
The
want to
PTSD,
go
I
for
don't
a
know if
walk
that
around the
happens.
grounds, or we can do that. And leave Yitro to speaking with the lord of this castle.
Just trying to think if that would be any better.
Seeing his hesitation, Yutaro gets up, walks over to Sosei, puts a hand on his shoulder, and will bring this motherfucker to come sit down.
He'll just sit down.
Alto kind of just side eyes this entire interaction, trying to be as low key as possible and like not draw attention to the fact that all of this was happening in the first place.
Yeah, no, it's definitely trying to keep it as casual, not make a big deal as we can.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I think Alto busies up with the tea and the servants, and if they do talk, he'll address them while say Hayato and Yutaro do their thing.
Question: do I still see her on the table?
No,
Is she just slowly melting? Okay, cool.
she sort of dissolved through the table, through the floor.
Okay. Is there anything under the table?
No.
Okay. Don't mind me.
Just making sure no one's gonna bite my toes. Alrighty. So after probably about like 5 to 6 minutes, you guys drinking your tea, turning the corner, you see a Tiger Clan samurai, probably about Sosei's age, early 20s, hair tied back into this tight ponytail, hands within his sleeves, this flowing white kimono. Turns, looks upon all of you, and you see, as he looks upon you all, and then you see him about to say something, and then he sees Sosei, and then pauses for a second before recomposing himself. He goes, magistrates, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Inside check. Did he recognize
Yeah.
Sosei?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, make
I've
an
never
inside
met
check.
this man before, but I guess he's seen me before.
Oh, you bastard.
I
What's
got
up?
little things.
What's
for
up,
you, but-
cuz? What are you looking at?
Say Hayato and Alto, when he sees Sosei, you can tell he definitely recognizes Sosei. And when he sees him, his expression kind of drops for a second. It didn't exactly seem like a positive reaction, but not horribly negative either. Be more like a slightly unpleasant surprise.
Hey, Hayato, do you want to casually glance to Sosei and see if Sosei recognizes him? Let's
Yeah.
go to Sosei too. Let's take a quick glance from this guy to Sosei in unison. Does Sosei recognize him?
Hmm.
No, Sosei does not have any kind of reaction of recognition.
He's still staring
I've-
under the table.
I've never met this man in my life.
You think that?
I sure think that. Makes eye contact across the table, like, what? What are you looking at me for?
So, this man greets us. He
Yes,
said,
to what do I owe the pleasure?
Everyone looks at Sosei, says nothing, and then looks to him.
Sosei question mark? What?
We are passing through the area, and I've heard of this castle. We were hoping we might take a look around, see if we can find something we are looking for. Something I cannot disclose at this time.
See him tilt his head a little bit. It's like, oh, well, of course, the entirety of the grounds are yours to explore. None of my servants will stop you.
Are there any of your samurai residing here?
He goes, I have my personal Yojimbo, but all of my other samurai have been sent north. I simply have 20 Ashigaru here.
Combs his beard. I see.
Am I able to assist in any way? Perhaps I could have a meal prepared for you all.
That would be quite welcomed.
Bows. Well, I'll certainly get right on that. Is there anything else while you're here?
That'll be all for now. Thank you.
hey guys, I'm gonna shit stir.
No!
Am I not supposed to shit stir?
Reddit! Reddit!
No, pop off it.
Do it.
Pop off.
Alright. Before you go, what was his name introduced to us?
He did not.
Okay.
The old man.
We
did,
heard
though.
it. Yeah, the old man told
Yeah,
us.
the old man said his name was Toro Rokuro.
Torokuro. Alright, Torokuro. Alright. And he was a lord. Okay, sorry, making sure I get all this right. I'll just say Lord Tora. Okay. Lord Tora, if you don't mind, how long have you been in ownership of this location? What's your awareness of the history here? Do you have any inkling as to why we might be investigating?
I guess quick question. So say I know you updated your age and stuff. How long ago did the stuff with your family happen?
Oh, shit. Sam, did you still want to keep it like 3 years, or did you want to do it like more than that?
The stuff with his family before I had it be like a year to a year and a half ago.
Oh, a year and a half? Okay.
Yeah, like, they met 3 years ago, but that was when
That's right.
was younger. So I honestly could even argue like they've known each other longer than 3 years now that he's older.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
It
want
makes
to,
sense.
if you want to say that was a year and a half ago or 3 years ago, that works with me still. So you just would have known each other for longer. That's fine.
We're going with 1.5 or 3?
Let's do 2.
2 years ago, my family was murdered here.
What things happened 2 years ago? God damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a busy year for all of you, but not me. I was chilling.
Of course.
I love that for you.
Nothing has ever happened in my life.
Nothing has ever happened in my life. I've lived a great and perfect life.
Mm.
Smile.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so after you ask that question, his eyes rest on Sosei for a good while.
I wonder why.
So he still does not recognize this man's face.
It's so good.
And clear his throat. He's like, well, I came into possession of this castle about 2 years ago after a horrible tragedy befell the rest of my family. What was the other parts of your question? You asked like
If
Is it
he
3 or
had
4?
any inkling to why we might be investigating here.
Just after things for a second. I'm not exactly sure as to why you'd be here, but any sort of investigations or onlookings, he looks around. I would be open to.
We appreciate your cooperation and collaboration with our efforts here today. And
You can make another insight check.
thank you. I was about to lead up to that.
Mm.
Hi, Alto, do you want to join me?
I got the beard bead.
Oh,
Yutaro
damn.
will definitely also insight this though. he's very like, what does this guy know?
We'll pull the trigger and be like, so why have you been recognizing Sosei? Damn, okay, go off, Yutaro. Go
Yutaro's
off.
locked the fuck in. He's like, I don't know who this is. What the fuck do you mean, my family? Who are you?
Yeah, my family?
Our
Hello,
whole
sir.
family's dead. Who the fuck are you?
Sosei never mentioned you.
Reading between the lines and shit.
So when he's saying like, I don't really know why you guys would be here, you could tell he definitely thought of some things, but then
Classic.
decided not to say them.
What did Uthro get with that fucking roll? Or you get about the same?
Yeah, I'd say that's what Yutro got.
That's what Uthro got. Alright.
Yeah, I'll say you got a 12, right?
Yeah, I got a 12.
I'd say you could tell he got, I guess, slightly nervous at the question. Which is perhaps understandable if you have the FBI show up at your door, being like, "We're gonna look around."
Yeah.
We have a warrant to look around. We're just gonna,
Mhm.
you know.
That moment at the airport, we are like, I sure hope I don't have a
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a bomb on me,
I know
but what
I
if I
don't,
do?
If we
What
search
if I
this
did?
bag, will we find anything alarming that we should know ahead of time? I mean,
I sure hope
no,
not.
no, I sure hope not. Yutaro squints at him. God, now I need to know how much of a shitstarter I am.
Join me in shit starting! Join me in shit starting! Let's
What
go.
is something this man respects or admires? Go.
Let me check my notes. Generosity.
Generosity. Okay.
Something locked and loaded, Uthro? Because I'm gonna keep going otherwise.
You keep looking at Magistrate Sosei Sama. Sosei-san.
Thank you.
I was did it again.
You know,
That's
Sosei
probably
Chan
out of
here.
going hands with you.
Yes, I do.
You keep looking at Magistrate Sosei-san. It was my understanding that he also knew those who lived here. Might you two be related? Closer than others.
Yes. Well, I believe Toro Sensei-san and I are cousins.
Distant.
Yutaro,
You know, it's distant.
looking back and forth between them now, almost like trying to spot the spot the similarities. Like, wow, you have siblings. I did not know this.
I'd never met this man before.
So say that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop.
what the- it's like, huh? Looking between the two of them still.
Are you certain you've never met him before? Perhaps you don't remember.
Fine. I don't recall meeting him.
That's the Lord.
Mhm.
Have you, by chance, met our fellow magistrate here, Sosei-san?
Because, no, I don't believe we were ever personally introduced.
So you know what I'm gonna do, right? You know
It's
what I'm gonna do. I have been urged in VC to push my insights more, and goddamn it,
Do
I'm
it.
going to.
We
Go for it,
very carefully analyze what the fuck is being said here.
This seems like the most confident answer he's given so far.
Hmm.
I've only heard the name. I don't. Sosei shrugs a bit.
He clears his throat. It's like I had been here in my childhood a few times. I had met Sosei's parents, but never met him. They always seemed rather secretive about him.
Then I suppose I should offer you condolences as well for the loss of your family.
He bows. Thank you, Matsu-san.
Looks at Sosei, squints at him, like he's trying to see how vibe checking Sosei right now. How does he look like he's feeling?
With the distraction and the conversation, certainly a little more relaxed. Still kind of trying to figure out with that story, he said he'd been here in his childhood, but they still hadn't like interacted. So it's like internally kind of like, well, where the hell was I?
Mm-hmm.
Was I training then? I don't remember.
Curious, very curious indeed.
I doubt it's important.
Well,
My lord, if it wouldn't terribly... I don't know if it would be terribly difficult for you to recount, but in your own words, would you mind recounting what transpired at this castle? And this is a little bit just out of character, but what the fuck ever. We've heard different recountings of what exactly transpired here, and considering you've been here for as long as you have, and this is your family's castle.
He nods. And takes a moment. It's like, I wasn't here directly, but I know that everyone in this castle here was slaughtered. By who, I'm not sure. By what, I don't know. You can see him genuinely get a little distraught and emotional, but composes himself. It took them a while to clean everything back up, but afterwards, I was soon told that I was to inherit this castle. Though I was young at the time, I could not deny such an opportunity.
This is actually Alto's first time finally getting context on what the fuck happened. So he's taking note. Kind of casually sizing up Sensei, a little bit of a different look in his eye. Turns back to the Lord. I apologize. Welcome back. I apologize for requesting for you to recount such an awful thing, but it is commendable for you to step up as you have in charge of this place. We'll attempt to not take up much of your time so we can leave your stead in peace. Hopefully we can just finish our work here and leave you be.
He shakes his head. No, it's quite alright. I don't have much to do these days. If I can be of any help, please let me know.
Have there been any other samurai stopped by here as a time? Or since you've inherited this castle, of any notable samurai?
He thinks. It's like, I suppose no one terribly important. With the current conflicts on the border, there were many passing through this area. They never stayed for long.
I've stirred my shit. If anyone else
Yeah, I'm
wants
trying.
to-
I'm trying to think like what else could he ask, but
I've stirred my shit. I got what I wanted to know. So all you.
well then, we will
If you
begin
don't mind my
our.
asking, I can stir some shit for more detail. Hee hee.
Hey, take the fort.
Wow,
What
you were-
areas were more damaged? If you don't mind pointing those out.
Tilts his head. What do you mean?
When the place was discovered, then. And I'm sure repairs had to be made. What areas were the most damaged?
It was my understanding that the castle was largely unscathed.
Now I gotta insight
Let's
that.
so sit at the table again.
No, I got an insight. Gosh darn.
Go for it.
Diggity dang.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth.
Okay. He nods his head.
And I guess connecting these two dots here, like the way he described it before, it didn't really seem like it was like an obvious like siege or attack on the castle. Like all he said is that everyone here was killed, but they don't know who or what did it.
Gotcha.
Pauses for a second. It's like, though I suppose I never personally saw it in its damaged state, but that's what I heard.
Your insight is helpful. Thank you.
Do a small bow. Is there anything else at all?
Not for the time being. We will conduct our investigation.
Gives another bow then. It's like, very well. If you need me at all, I'll be within my quarters. Or you could send a servant to go retrieve me.
Give a little bow.
Turn. Walk off.
T.
Hmm.
Alright. Gang. Well, do
servants-
we begin our search?
Well, I would like to first ask what you guys are looking for, because that I could also give Sose information. I presume he'd know the full layout of the castle.
You're
So
just looking for human skin. Sadly, that is where his head's at. He's like, well, I've seen these contracts. They're all on skin, so I need to go find skin. Either rolled up or tucked inside a book, maybe, you know, as a bookmark. I gotta go find this thing. I just don't. That could be literally
Sure.
anywhere. So it's like
You're looking for his contract?
yeah.
Much.
Gotcha.
Any hidden passageways, maybe leftover things.
Yeah, let's say Sose, like, in this castle, there is a cellar, and then within the cellar, there's like a hidden door to go to a basement under the cellar type shit.
Yeah.
And you remember that's where you initially made your contract. And that'd be where a lot of the more super hidden things would go down.
I think the second, what was his name?
Rokuro?
Oh my god.
Rokuro.
Rokuro.
Mm.
Will fuck me up. The second he leaves, Sose waits a little bit. He waits for the servant to leave too.
Mhm.
And he'll just stand up, look at everyone else, and just be like, okay, follow me.
All right.
He'll lead them to the cellar.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Turn, go out, walking down the hall. Then you turn the hall, going towards the entrance of the cellar. You see another figure, so say. This time the figure of a man, leaned up against the wall, sitting, a sword plunged through his chest, up against the wall, blood pouring down his clothes, and a puddle all around him. Could you please describe what your father looked like right before he died?
Like,
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
my head hurts. He had not as long hair as Sose's mom. Hers was more of a status thing, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
Shorter hair, maybe balding a little bit. He seemed strong. Not imposing's not the right word, but it's the only word I can think of.
Mm.
Like there's just presence to him, you know?
I gotcha. This once strong, proud man, now reduced to little more than a pile on the floor. This figure turns its head towards you. See blood flowing out of his mouth. You hear him speak, a voice you've not heard in many years. So say, your fault. His head goes limp. There's stillness for a second as his body begins to shift, melt, and dissolve into the floor below.
He probably stops walking and stands there too long, staring.
Walk past him a couple paces, see that he's not following. Look back at him. Salsa?
What? Huh?
Zoned out again.
Right. He'll pick up the pace again. I just remembered that wall.
The wall.
Something hidden behind it?
No, just good architecture. Keeps going.
Good old Tiger Clan walls. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Alto's
Love
just kind of
architecture.
Alto's like squint at that entire interaction, kind of look annoyed, and considers poking into Sose, thinks better of it, lets them keep walking, but he definitely shoots you a "that's bullshit, you didn't convince anyone" look, Sose.
Very much a glare of bite me, actually. Not gonna talk about my dead parents. Get out of here. I will continue to lead them to the cellar.
As you go to the cellar, as you touch the door to open it, you notice your hand looking down your arm, looking down even further, all along your clothes, down your legs, drenched in blood. For a second, look down, small pools dripping off of you. Looking back, a trail of blood in your wake. Up the walls, dripping from the ceiling. Blink, and it's gone. You open the door to the cellar and head down. There's not any light normally on in here, but there are like candles and torches that you all can light.
I'll light a few.
Going down here, it is like, notably cooler and less humid. Down here is mostly storage and then like kegs for wine and such. So as you go over, you know that there is a like false flagstone that you're able to lift up. It's heavy. Usually it takes a few people to get it up, but you bring everyone over to where that is.
Yeah. Am I still covered in blood?
No.
Okay, that just goes away. We are not having a good time, gang.
No, not at all.
I think everyone else is having a fine
I
time.
mean, I'm chilling, bro.
Just-
I don't know what
just
you're talking about. I'm
by
supposed to know
we-
what the wine.
By we, I mean me, myself, and I.
That makes more sense.
Bro, you're tweaking.
He's tweaking. Twitchy and clammy. I got opium in my system.
That's what you threw a stick in it. Like, let's get his hands with opium. What's going on with him?
I'm gonna try to move the flagstone.
Gotcha. Make an athletics check.
I can do this. This is gonna be great. Athletics?
Hmm?
Yeah.
See Sose go down, trying to get his fingers in and lift up one of the flagstones on the ground. Struggles more and more, to the point where you start to question what the hell he's even trying to do. But yeah, it's
Swiss.
very apparent Sose needs some help here.
Blink, blink, blink. Walks over. Like, crouches down to help lift with him. Like, it must be really heavy, right?
Oh, I got it. I can do it.
Clearly, this was meant for more than one person. So let's just and then he's gonna help him look.
Gotcha. So if multiple people pitch in, you guys could probably get it. No problem.
All right, Otto, get in there. You got it.
Alright, I'm getting to fucking work. Sorry, I had something come up for a second.
I didn't
You're
sign up for
fine.
manual labor.
I know, I signed up for manual labor.
Yeah,
Let's get
he
in
signed
there.
up for that. Yeah, he's got it.
Exactly what we're here
I'll
for.
supervise.
Type shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you all work together to lift up this flying spoon, pick it up and then slide it over. You see before you a like cramped staircase. The like headway, the space that you have above the staircase is probably like 5.5 feet. So our taller boyos in here probably have to like hunch down. You would have slipped through.
I hate that thing.
And
That's
normally
cool.
says that you'd have other people do this for you.
Never had to lift that thing in my
You never had
life.
to lift it yourself.
Leave them down.
As you guys step towards the staircase, probably what overpowers everything else is just the smell of ash and stale air. You all head down. You guys come to this long room. About like 15 feet by like 40 feet. And you can see what used to be like bookcases all across the walls. Maybe what used to be like chests and tables, rugs on the floor. And everything is just piles of ash. Everything in here burnt to cinders. You step in, I'd say most of you would probably start coughing here and there just from the amount of ash in the air.
Take a rag or like a piece of cloth from his pocket, cover his
putting
mouth.
something over the face.
What is this?
Ash.
I can tell that. I mean, what was it? What was stored here?
What would have been stored here?
So say this is where you would have done all of your like blood magic studies, anything occult, probably including your like poison training for just general shinobi stuff, anything uncouth, any sort of forbidden knowledge you would have found in books and tomes down here, any sort of like spell foci, magical ink, magical parchment, anything of that sort, all would have been down here. And looking out now at, I don't know how Sose particularly would have felt about this, or would feel about this now, but just the sheer like vastness of knowledge that used to be here, for better or worse, reduced to dust on the ground.
He will look around, trying to see if anything is salvageable. But he'll answer more appropriately than just ash.
How about some investigation checks?
Investigation.
He'll say, "This was my study room. It was our library.
Do some
It was
investigating.
where I did my contract."
Nitro looks around again now with that new context given. I presume the other Torahs must have cleansed this place.
They probably wouldn't have known this was here. Oh.
Your family. No, that
He doesn't answer. These walls were this small.
As you guys are going around, you mostly find just like charred pieces of wood here and there, maybe a very slight bit of paper that didn't fully burn up, but everything here is very thoroughly ash. Hayato. So you guys are moving piles of ash around. You see as you make your way to the far end of the room, perhaps as your hand or foot swipes some of the dust away, you can see on the floor, like etched into the stone, part of what appears to be some sort of sigil or magical glyphs. Not too familiar with blood magic yourself, it wouldn't be anything you recognize.
Does this symbol mean anything to you? I'll gesture over for the group to come over.
He'll say, "We'll go over."
Stomp, feet step.
You want to be louder?
Forgive me, for I weigh 3 times as much as you.
So like as they're coming over, so you can like swipe more of the ash away so you can see the full like circle. I think so Cecily would recognize what this is pretty immediately. You know that this is a magic circle that people would use occasionally here to like communicate with denizens of Jigoku. So like if you wanted to talk to an Oni, right, get a message across, either to ask some sort of question or to start some sort of bargain or contract or something, this is what that would be used for.
Yeah. He'll say, it's a communication circle with Oni and other such entities. That we used it to talk to them.
So as you get closer to the circle, you gaze upon it. You can hear, like, in the back of your mind, like, the sound of metal clashing, screaming, grunting, sound of flowing liquid. Seems to be like this distant memory that's gnawing at you, that you can almost like remembering, so to speak.
Like, hold his head. Just, I don't know what I can do to try to remember.
Give me just a flat intelligence check.
I took a gander, and it's like you're gonna have to use this circle in some way.
Let's step in the circle.
You can step in the circle if you like.
I'll step in the circle.
You should still definitely roll. That's just my guess. That's my
I'm just gonna-
educated guess.
That makes sense. That just feels right.
Could I give him the
Oh
help action with my
no!
inspiring presence?
Not going.
As you step into the circle, there's a brief sense of calm. And you're trying to remember, you're trying to pull on these memories, reaching out. And you hear a vaguely familiar voice. Ah, Sauce. You wish to remember? I know it's been a while, but you haven't forgotten my offer, have you?
Oh no!
Which demon is this?
This is a fucked up demon for sure. You not one, bro.
And voices in your head, bro.
You remember, when you guys were chasing down the Oni, that he appeared to you, Sose. Yes. And gave you human skin and said, if you wanted your memories back, he could do that for you. All he wanted in return was your name.
You know, theoretically, if you gave your name to the big bad, right, and then you gave your name to this demon, would they have to fight in demon court for custody of your name?
Fucking
No.
Constantine.
Big Bad doesn't have my name.
Okay.
He has my soul. That's different.
That's.
Sose
I
just
feel
never
like
mentioned
worse.
that. Sose never mentioned. I think it was just spoken out loud. I think Yucho mentioned it. And Sose has just never said anything against that. Because as far as anyone's concerned with the name thing, if he dies, the demon comes into the world and he's like, well, I'm just going to leave it at that and keep myself safe from my own party for a hot minute.
That's so funny. And honestly, I have to be proud of him because that's pretty clever. You'd be like,
We're just
"Damn,
going to leave it at that for a little bit.
I won't kill you just because you did that. That's kind of fun.
There's a look of, what's the word here? Not regret. It's like disgruntlement.
Mhm.
Like, God damn it, of course it's you. I'll do it on my own.
Say that in your head.
Yeah, say that.
Because don't be like that, Sose. Surely you wouldn't have come here if you didn't want to remember. And surely you know He will not let you remember on your own.
This is- It's gonna leave the circle.
Step
Like,
out of the
that's just-
circle.
Yeah, like, that pisses him off. Sorry.
You good?
He just looks at everyone. I can't remember.
You just came down here hoping things would be here.
Sort of. I expected something like this, but
You haven't remembered anything at all while you've been down here? You haven't had any flashes, any emotions, anything whatsoever?
I've seen blood, the visage of my dead parents. I can recall the sound of metal, but I don't know what happened.
Alto kind of glides his tongue along his teeth and presses it into his cheek, kind of ponders for a moment. How well do you remember your parents' faces?
Was it pretty clear to me, DM?
You ever
Was what
forget
clear?
them?
Their faces?
From what you just saw?
Yeah, just in general.
Yeah, it looked extremely real.
Okay.
It looked like they were actually there.
Seemed pretty real.
You don't have much memory of your childhood, right?
Not really.
To the best of your ability, whatever you've been remembering, whatever you've been seeing down here, unpleasant or not, it's going to threaten you if you don't dig it up. You need to cling and you need to focus to something that's at least something more personal to you. I guess I would say that's probably your parents, but who really point? And you need to just vacate your mind and just feel. Do you understand how to remember, how memory works in this nature? It's a matter of what you have been seeing down here, holding that in your head, moving in the environment, and letting your brain fill it in no matter how unpleasant it is. You need to face it, whether it's down here or not down here. Running away from it at this point is idiocy, and it's gotten you into the situation in the first place. Are you going to actually take charge of yourself and take yourself back? Focus. Focus on letting go of it and let it come back. Take your time. If we need to be quiet, we can be quiet. Just flow with it naturally.
Do if you can, speak it aloud when it happens, and I'll write it down. We can analyze it later.
Yeah. Just not in the room full of ash.
Well, let's keep exploring.
Where would a good place be to go to, like, try again with memory stuff?
Probably suggest your bedroom.
That's what I was going to suggest as well.
Yeah. That thought crossed my mind too, but then I was like, just be there? Probably.
I will say, just as a reminder, this gate symbol that we saw with the fucking circle.
Mhm.
It was. I am so sorry. I had something come up briefly when you were describing that. You said that was in blood, or was that painted, or was it drawn on?
The symbol is like etched into the stone.
Etched
Yeah.
into the stone.
Chisel.
Yeah, chiseled. Yeah, so it did not burn.
Okay. I was just gonna try not to look at it too much. Try to leave it be. He was one of his. I was like, if it was drawn on or painted on, he was gonna be like, okay, fuck this up before we leave. But no, nothing to really do there.
Just bonk it real hard. Make our
Yeah.
location known.
I can destroy it if it needs to be destroyed, but I don't think he's thinking that deeply into it. He's just like, huh, weird.
The circle is still active.
You
That-
can still use the circle currently?
It's still intact.
We should destroy it.
How exactly could we use something to break the etching somehow, like sever it? How would we break it? Pretty worn in the stone.
Throw looks at it, thinking. Draws his flaming katana, and he will just swing at it. See if he can cut through the stone with his intensive gun.
Make an attack roll. That would not be enough to damage the stone. Let's say slashing at it, I guess it's somewhat of a reinsurance that as your sword grazes along it, you could feel that this is definitely just regular stone. It's not like magically protected or enhanced in any way.
Mhm.
Well, I'll say if you guys want to take like a few minutes, I don't think you'd have to roll anymore. Just eventually you'll hack away at it.
Yeah.
I guess the real question would be, do you want to like completely efface it or just want to disrupt the circle?
Yutoro's gonna keep going at it until someone tells him to stop. So whether it's just disrupting it, that's whenever someone told him to stop. And if it's defacing, it's because he just kept going for a while. He's trying to deface it, but if someone tells him to stop, he will.
Honestly, Alto's gonna join you. He's gonna get
Real
together.
shit.
He's gonna. Let's go.
Icky
What
blood
is Alto
magic.
swinging at this thing with? Man?
I was thinking of finally breaking this out.
Hey.
What a
Oh,
fun cantrip.
Acid fingernails.
Oh.
Come the
Very
fuck
good.
on! Yeah, this shit's gone.
oh, you're insane.
Icky blood magic.
He kinda just kneel while Utero's got one side, he's moving to the fucking other side, just kinda kneels down, kinda just works his fucking hands, kinda like clears his gloves or whatever he's got, and just starts. He actually works a lot rather than hacking at it. He's kinda working a lot more systematically, with the fucking elongated ass nail claw bullshit things, and trying to kinda use the acid to just break up and just fucking sever the etching, kind of just making lines through it rather than defacing it. He's trying to interrupt it.
You guys take a few minutes of jumping the floor
Hell yeah.
and
Fight back! Fight back!
I don't think you want it to fight back. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
I can take a bit of stone.
Satan from the Bible appears.
Oh shit.
Oh! Whoa! What is that thing?
Let's say like after about like 3 to 5 minutes, this thing looks almost unrecognizable. A bunch of ash kicked up all around.
Probably stepped out after a while of the ash just being
Mhm.
picked up, because fuck
Yeah,
that.
I don't think Sosei stayed to watch them beat up the floor.
Yeah, he got more intrigued by the rice wine that's in the cellar.
You could probably take one if you wanted.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Picks up a barrel.
Yeah.
Entire barrel. Yeah, he totally
A
didn't
nice-
hear that.
A nice bottle of wine. Yeah, I might
Do you
take
guys
one.
put the stone back after you leave?
Yes.
Or is there anything else you wanted to do in there?
I think that's it for us. Give you throw a look. Nod to him, very satisfied with ourselves.
Yeah. Big smiles. Like, yeah. We fucked that floor up.
Yeah. Should probably have Sosei test it before we leave. See if it's still working. Or do we
Like-
care enough?
He definitely won't do that. Good idea.
We've got ash all over us from fucking being in here. Come back out.
You should go make sure that that's done.
Also, just kind of got a scarf over his face at this point and just kind of nods. He's
Really?
like, did a number on it.
Fine. He's gonna start going back down. You know, anyone could have gone into the circle, I'm just saying. But fine, I'll do it.
Oh, can we?
Oh. I'll do it. No, he immediately moves him out of the way. Like, I'll do it.
Stop pushing. It's a small.
Have to push.
It's funny, bro.
Ramp staircase.
He throws. You push Sosei out of the way and walk down into this basement beneath the cellar. Sosei, that like the way Yuthro moves down these steps brings forth a very quick flash of a memory. You're seeing a man push past you, and you're looking up, getting the slightest glimpse of his face. Dark, stringy black hair, dark kimono, and you get this very quick sense that you recognize this person. You've seen this person recently? As you're drawing upon this memory after like half a second, memory fades from your mind violently. You feel this sensation coil around your body. You feel weak with this sudden rush. You fall down to your knees. You can
Oh,
feel
not on
all
the
of these
staircase.
scales coiling around your body. So you head down, going over to the circle, stepping into it. You don't feel anything. No, you're not exactly sure what you're supposed to do to activate it or anything.
Yeah. How do you turn this thing on?
You look
Looks
back,
back,
so
my
says
boy.
leaned on the stairs.
Like stomping his foot, like making sure that, kick some ash around. Like, no. Well, it doesn't look like it's turning on, so we did a great job. Great job, everybody.
I imagine as Sosei is kind of just fell to his knees. Alto and Yuta are right next to each other on the stairs, so he basically fell like right next to him. He's
Mhm.
just gonna fucking kneel down and kind of just be like, "Hey, like, kind of just taken aback, not sure if this is like some lung shit or if he's having another memory. Kind of just sees him by his shoulders, kind of trying to look him in the eye and see what's going on.
I imagine like this hurts, right?
Yeah, it hurts in not like a sharp way. It hurts in the way that like if somebody squeezed you really hard would hurt.
Okay. Are the scales visible on me? Like if I lift up my sleeves, can I see them?
No,
It just feels like it.
it just feels like it.
Hate that. Under my skin? What if I dig it out?
Mm.
There's snakes in your skin. You have to dig them
Snakes
out.
in my skin.
Awful, awful bad. So say, you alright?
Can I move? Can I get up? Or is
After a second or two, trying to regain your composure, you can feel the tightness start to give way.
he doesn't want me to remember?
What just happened?
I saw someone. I don't know. Black, stringy hair, dark kimono. As they looked at me, though, it went away.
Does that sound familiar to any of us?
That's extremely vague.
It is extremely vague. But is there anyone
No, it's all I
lately?
got. Can I focus on them? Like that face? Can I try to bring that back?
Yeah, I'll say you're really thinking about it. You're like, I recognize the face, don't really recognize the kimono. The more you think about it, you're thinking the person, even though it was dark, they didn't look right. They looked pale. But you're 100% sure that you saw them again, not just in that memory. So do I want to check for this? What kind of check would this be?
Unusually pale. I've seen them recently.
Mhm.
I don't recognize the dark kimono. It wouldn't be Hajime, would it?
No.
Worth a shot.
Make a history check with advantage.
Come on, history.
Yeesh. Just begin to rack your brain more and more. It comes to you. You remember where you've seen this face before. You remember when you were fighting the Oni. There were two Spider Clan samurai there. One that you've seen again, and another one that was adorned in this heavy armor that wielded a blade and was engulfed in these dark flames. It was that man that you had a memory of. When this realization comes to you, it doesn't seem right, because you're like, how would I have seen that person before? But that's what you remember. And I don't know if you picked this up when it happened, but probably Hayato would remember. This man was named Kazu. At least that's what Hisao called him.
I do remember
I
hearing
had
that.
assumed.
So I will say that, yeah. The spider, the spider samurai from the Oni.
Kazu.
Don't know why he'd be here though.
Seems like the Spider Clan is interested in your family for some reason.
When did they come here?
Probably during one of my studies. So a while ago.
So, Sam, did your parents know how all this happened? How much were they in on this? Do we need to investigate their old quarters too? It's possible if you were being set up for this, if we need to investigate that area as well, see if they've got anything hidden there. What is your family's relationship really?
As a family?
Potentially with the Spider Clan. If this is someone you all have interacted with, that is not a coincidence. And we already have seen the Spider Clan tailing us, the way they've ingrained. It just seemed to, as they said.
And also, have you experienced the Spider Clan prior to meeting them the other day?
DM, I don't think so, right?
No, definitely not.
Gotcha.
You
Yeah.
would also be under the assumption that they don't exist anymore, just like everybody else.
Yeah, no, that's.
I actually, no,
well,
I
doesn't
had a,
matter.
remember, I got a history check roll that, like, fucking crit on them, and I had a lot of information about them, actually.
A lot of information, but
Yeah,
they
but
were
you got
theoretically
information
not
back when
existing
they
anymore.
existed, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, so what information? Because I remember you telling me, yeah, you're aware that
Yeah,
they should be
you-
dead, but they're not, and they potentially are living longer beyond their lifespan. Am I misremembering things? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, your history check was to know about like the families, and to know what their major functions were. So you knew that like
One of the head ones was living longer than he was supposed to.
But I'm confusing information. Sorry, let me redact that a little bit. Not that they've ingrained then, but then just regarding if they are around. Clearly they are. If your family somehow had some kind of secret relationship or interaction with them that you didn't know about. I think that's out of character. I think that's fair based off the information I had. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's a valid question.
No, you're good. You're good.
So Sosei would not remember any sort of association with the Spider Clan.
No,
He
it doesn't
learned
make any
about them
sense
at the
why
same
they-
time.
These memories you've been having since walking around, have they all been revolved around that incident?
No, it's they.
My assumption would be if they've been watching you for whatever reason, you and your family, either they could have contributed to the cause, or he gestures to the room of ash. You had this memory here and now. They might have wanted something from in there.
Maybe. I don't know. It's the first I'm remembering anything like that.
I will say, like, grant this, since Hayato said that. You
Oh,
do
okay.
remember the emotion you felt as this man pushed past you to go down these stairs, you felt anger. You know, he wanted something, was going down to get something, and you did not want him to get it.
He did want something down here. And he was very angry. I don't know if he got it though.
I think you were very angry.
Yes, that is what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
You're feeling your emotions.
Yes, you were
Oh,
angry.
okay. I was hearing he, and I got confused. Okay, never mind.
My bad.
Redacted, corrected. I was angry.
You remember feeling very angry. I think, I don't know if this is relevant at all, but Sussy would also probably remember, I think the only interaction Sussy had with Kazu during the Oni fight before Yutaro stepped in and started beating his ass,
As you should.
was Kazu looking at Sosei going, "What a shame. You could have been one of us."
I do remember that. I guess he'll. Sorry, my brain. He'll say that. Recollecting what Kazu
exactly?
said. That Kazu said it was a shame and that he could have been one of them.
Hayato, you'd also remember that from the Oni fight.
Mm.
Alto's just gonna look between everyone and be like, what the fuck does that mean? One of them?
Lighted. Driven mad.
We should keep wandering the premises. See if anything else comes up.
So say, train your eyes. You might see something else as you wander.
Also, I want it known, Hayato has gotten a little, sheet out, and he is writing.
Mm-hmm.
Notes.
Notes.
For everyone else's sake, because this motherfucker got a photographic memory.
Yep.
Jose wants to say more from earlier, but still keeping it to himself.
Bullshit.
Probably.
No, not fair. How dare you?
I know.
Lies and deceit are always fair, as it is with love of the war.
Mm.
But turn on those eyes,
And
of course.
He'll turn his eyes on.
Like a flashlight. Whoa.
Cat eyes, just Blair witching.
Stop looking at me with those big ol' eyes.
Squints it out though.
What? Why are you squinting?
Sorry, trying not to.
Trying not to. Just happen.
That man's bright as fuck to me.
You're distracting.
Don't worry about it. I'm not bright. I don't know what your deal is. I think you're crazy.
He's not saying that out loud, but every time he activates it, Alto's like a fucking beacon. He's like,
Hey, bro, can
All
you
right.
stop being like that?
Looks so
Can you
tough.
chill?
Hey, bro. Yeah, can you chill?
You like dim
Calm
that or
down,
something?
actually.
Like, relax.
Alrighty. What's the current plan? Is to just walk around until
Go to his
Sosei
The
bedroom.
remembers
memories
something?
pop off.
Go to
The
Yeah, let's go to his
bedrooms.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So as you walk around, trying to remember stuff, I would say you're able to freely and readily bring up older memories that you have not surrounding the incident with your family. Probably some pleasant, some less pleasant. I believe Sosei was like the bulk of your training as a samurai happened here, right?
Yeah.
Presume Sosei probably didn't get out too much. This is probably where he spent the vast majority of his life.
Pretty much within the castle walls, learned everything from his parents or whoever his parents had around, but also new stuff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as you're walking around and you're really trying, every once in a while you'll start hearing those sounds again. Clanging of metal, distant screams, and then you'll feel the sensation of scales rubbing up against your body, and those memories begin to fade.
Going to remember it.
You travel around, getting to Sosei's room. I'll say currently there's nobody different staying in this room. This room would be vacant. I guess if there was any sort of like furniture that Sosei already had in here, that was like just generic furniture that would still be here.
Yeah, I think he'd have some pretty nice-ish generic furniture.
Going in, have a lot of memories of your childhood, just being with your family. I'm not really sure how fondly Sosei remembers his family. I'm not sure how much Sosei misses his family. So I suppose if there was any semblance of that, there's sort of this sense of everything you're remembering is gone, and there's no way of getting any of that back.
That makes him very sad, yes. Probably not the best relationship as he remembers, but he wasn't like, he did love his family, so he does miss them. And seeing their dead bodies telling him it's his fault is very hurtful.
That was mean.
It's very mean. You know, blood magic aside,
Mm-hmm.
I
As
don't
you
know where
walk
that thought was
further
going.
into your room, in the corner is a mirror. You go window to your left. You glance over into the mirror. You can see your eyes yellow and vertically slitted. Image is blurry. You blink hard. Open. Your eyes look normal again. You blink. They're back, being yellow. You can see this almost like a slow, like a render. It's like from you out across the room begins to appear just pools and trails of blood. In your hand, you wield a broken katana. You hold this image for a while. You blink again. And it's back to normal.
He stares at the mirror. He'll stare at the mirror for a pretty long time, trying to focus in on that specific memory.
Yudra will take out some incense and burn
Go for it.
it.
So say make another history check with advantage.
History. Seems pretty good.
Keeping the image of the mirror in mind, thinking about the katana you were holding, and I remember thinking that that's not your katana. It wasn't your katana. Trying to think whose it was. Racking your head for 15, 30 seconds or so. You remember that was your father's katana.
Can I find it in my room?
No, there would not be any sort of like items or equipment in here.
Okay. Could I go to where it would usually be, like if it was hung up on the wall or in his room?
Yeah, it normally would have been within his room, though he usually kept it on his person most days. Walking out, thinking of that, now remembering that, remembering what your father's katana looked like. You remember when you saw this image of your father stabbed through the chest against the wall. He was stabbed through the chest with his own katana.
Sorry. So I guess I'll check outside again? Or
I don't know, are you looking for where his katana would normally have been, or are you?
yeah, I'm trying to find the katana.
Yeah. I mean, you can go to your parents' old room. But again, that room would be vacant. There wouldn't be any sort of items or anything in there.
Might be worth asking. The Lord where all of the belongings went.
Hmm. Let's go ask him now.
I don't know if he knows.
Man, we can find out by asking him.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm. Lord.
Okay.
To the Lord.
Crazy try to get out of it. That was nuts. That was a crazy. Oh well, he might not know. Girl, what?
Nah,
I
What?
don't know. We don't need to ask.
we can certainly ask. Asking is free.
You will head over. Over to his quarters. You would come, slide open the door, and magistrates. Did you find what you were looking for?
Not yet.
Not yet. Would you happen to have the belongings or personal effects of the previous keepers?
Go. No. Unfortunately, all of those were confiscated by the clan champion.
Literal
I'm
inhale
not exactly sure
sharply
why.
with like a fuck expression. Clan champion, of course.
Since I'm sure he'd be more than happy to show them to you if you put in some sort of request.
No.
Sure he would. But it does delay our investigation somewhat.
The sword's not needed.
You're looking for a sword?
Nods.
Hmm.
My
Any
father's.
sword in... He nods his head. Yes, I'm sure you would like to have that. And by all means, it should be rightfully yours. I'm not quite sure why they haven't already contacted you or tried to give it to you.
Probably think I'm dead. So,
Well, certainly can't be dead. You're a Jade Magistrate.
Oh, he
I
has
do
a
not
sense
know
of
what to say to that.
Riley thinks you're dead, yes, after that beating Torako gave you, yes. Nearly put to death, one might say. But you prevailed in the end.
Sorry. My brain blanked really hard on who the champion was. Please redact that whole thing.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Anyway.
You and I gift of gab.
I'm still coming back from a little bit of blood loss. Please forgive. So say, well, just look and like. I just thought it would help, but I don't need it.
Is there any place here that you have kept in much the same condition as it was when it was given to you. A room that you may have left undisturbed, or someplace sealed off, even.
Well, yes, most of the castle I've kept in the same condition. I do not exactly have a large family myself, and there's many, many rooms here.
Right.
Now, this is me being not aware of cultural shit when it comes to like burial and whatnot.
Yep.
Would they have like a graveyard theoretically?
Yeah, so like the way it works is that like there's, I don't think they're not called tombstones, but there's like each family has like a tombstone area. People are all cremated.
Hmm.
And then generally like your ashes are kept, and some of them are sort of brought and buried at like your family's like tombstone, instead of like every individual person getting their own grave, so to speak.
Gotcha.
But yeah, usually that's kept a little ways away from like living areas.
Right. What would that site be called?
The graveyard is still an apt term.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the graveyard?
Tilts his head. He's like, oh, if you leave the castle, there's a small path to the west. Should be about an hour's travel.
I think it only makes sense that we'd give our respects amongst to the others.
Hi.
No.
Is there a particular kind of drink that family made often?
Thanks. It's like, well, I could offer you some of the sake from the cellar. There's still plenty left over from the original inhabitants.
He nods. We will offer it.
Bows.
Thank you.
It's like, I'll have a servant retrieve that. Before I do, is there anything else you need to ask me?
We have two.
Of course, you can have as much as you'd like.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for your
Turns.
cooperation with us, as sudden as it's all been, and just working with us to the best of your ability. We appreciate your time deeply, Lord Torgros. Kind of nods his head to him. Bows slightly. Bows his head more so.
A small bow. Like, it's my honor. There's no need for you to be so modest.
Must have been something of a scare, I suppose, us just being here as we've been. You've done well with the castle. Kind of just quiet, doesn't say
Yes.
more after that.
Thank you. So we saw. So we'll turn and go off to grab a servant. Do you guys just wait here for him to bring back the sake, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say like after about 5 minutes, you can see like waddling back down the hall. You see this servant like with his arms wrapped around like these 3 big gourds. Gets over him, and then like gets on his knees and then grabs one of the gourds and lifts it up, presenting it to you all.
It'll will
So
carry
say
that
we'll
for
take
us.
one.
Oh, cool.
How heavy are they?
They're pretty heavy.
Oh, never mind. Yuzio's got it.
It's probably like each gourd probably has like a gallon and a half, I'd say.
Damn.
These are just
Yeah,
big
you got
gourds.
Big gourds.
You got
Yeah,
it.
y'all got it.
You throw
Yeah.
pick them up and carry one in each arm.
Halto sighs and does not do quite as well as you throw, but he will pick up a gourd or two between each arm, like out like a fucking you throw, and set himself to work.
Fair enough. Because each one would be like 12 pounds, I guess.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible. A little unwieldy, but
Y'all got it.
a lot of sake. Alrighty.
Make that hour trip.
Mhm.
Well, we can grab the ponies, hopefully, for this.
Yeah, I think like that's
Yeah.
probably the move. We're on our
It
way
would be
out
much
there.
quicker.
Mhm.
'Cause
Yeah.
his estimate was on foot.
Yeah.
We're not broke. We have ponies.
You want me to walk? Hell no.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Make your way back out. Hop on your ponies. That's a good question, Ceci. Did you have any brothers or sisters?
Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking about that way too long. Yes. Sorry. He has a younger brother.
Okay. Gotcha.
I love that you said it has, as if that boy is still alive.
Sorry. Had.
Man, shit, bro. My ancestors are with me, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
They are
make
haunting his ass.
your trek over. So like the weather today has been surprisingly calm. Most of the days it's either been like raining super hard, super hot, super windy, something of the sort. But today is like a
Miserable.
almost eerily calm day. It's actually relatively cold, but no real breeze. Just calm. You head over. You eventually make it to this pretty small grave site. You can see there's like probably only about like 7 or so different like familial tombstones. Biggest one in the center, very clearly for Sosei's family. The rest presumably for like servant families.
Makes sense.
As they do near the graveyard, Alto's actually gonna quietly hand off each gourd to Sosei and Hayato. Just say, if you would kindly, I'd prefer to not step in the graveyard. I'll stay by the ponies.
Raise an eyebrow at that, but
Yeah.
nod and will begrudgingly take a one.
He does not explain, and he leaves it at that.
So I'll head over. Standing before him, this large tombstone, you can see a bunch of like very weathered. I guess they look like thin wooden sticks behind the tombstone. I guess a quick cultural thing. When people die, and there is a shugenja or a priest that sanctifies the body before it is burned, the priest will give them a new name, like a new spirit name, so that when their name is called, they do not come back.
Mm.
I like that.
So you have a bunch of those names written down, or etched into the wood that are placed behind these tombstones here. So say looking at these, you would recognize that there are different wooden sticks for all of your family members.
They'll approach and sit on his knees in front of the tombstones, the graves.
So you sit on your knees. You realize that there's somebody beside you.
The way I don't want to look.
You don't have to look.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
You just kind of see this figure in your peripheral vision. But you can continue.
That's not uncomfortable at all. I think Sosa's just gonna close his eyes after a bit. Actually, he's gonna open his eyes again. I had that sake.
Sake?
Yeah,
Puts it next to him.
he's gonna drink from it.
Yudoro will
And then
fill his own little plate and also drink from it. Well, no. He would pour Sose one. That is etiquette.
pour some for the family. Pour one out for the family.
Pour one for the family.
Says he's drinking straight from the gourd.
He would.
Glug glug.
And then he's gonna try to focus and meditate and just out loud say, please help me remember.
You sit, meditate. Burning feeling from the sake going down your throat, warming your gut. You hear a voice after a little bit going, "It's okay, Sose. I forgive you. I'm sure you had your reasons."
Certainly not good ones.
What do you say?
Not good ones.
Do you say that?
Yes.
There's a pause. And then it goes, "Well, I'm sure you did the best you could. And I think that's enough." The more you hear this voice, the more you recognize it as the voice of your younger brother. You can still feel the presence of this thing standing beside you.
He'll look over slightly.
So you glance over, not fully looking at this figure. You can see this blood going down the side of his legs, staining his kimono. He's looking in the same way that you're facing. Looking at the side of him, you can see that one of his hands has been completely severed off. And from it, the blood flows. Do you look at it more? Or are you just doing a quick glance?
He'll look more.
Look over and look up. You can see across his head there's a huge gash through his eyes. There's this blood that flows from that huge gash down his face.
Nodding. He breathes in. Was it really me?
You say that. He turns his head over to look at you. He opens his mouth and snakes pour out. His jaw unhinges as dozens of these white snakes, these yellow, vertically slitted eyes, pour out, consuming his body, spreading out across the ground. You can feel them slither across your legs. You see your younger brother's form collapse to the ground into these snakes.
My perception of reality is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Is it your perception of reality? I mean, you also have the fucking eyes. You could be seeing spirit shit.
Now this
This
is some
doesn't exist
bullshit.
here.
I don't know.
I was like, one thing you notice that this image here, this form, has lasted significantly longer than all the other ones you've seen. Like your mother and your father, when you saw them, sort of dissolved very quickly.
Right, this one stayed.
Mm-hmm. I guess, does Sose react at all to this all happening? Or does he stay put?
Stays put.
So all these snakes continue to flow out, slither. You can see them all. They're slithering over your legs and around you. They eventually create this, like, swirling circle. You can hear all of them sort of speaking and hissing in unison. What are you doing, Sosei?
I told you I'm going to remember.
The pause. Your memories made you weak. You did not want to remember. You begged me to make you forget.
The player, I already have my suspicions. It's not even suspicions at this point. Was that? No. Me not knowing what the fuck to say. I
Where's
don't
your
care
sassy
anymore.
self?
Listen. Sometimes it's got to process. And I'm lethargic. I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
He
Up off, King.
closed his eyes. And now I don't want that anymore.
Feel these snakes slithering around you. And eventually, they all stop. Slowly but surely, you feel less and less snakes. There's a moment of calm before you remember, so say.
Oh boy.
Make an intelligence saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, this is all about me.
Has to be. We have to try. Could I?
Cool.
Fuck. What is it for saving throws? Amaterasu or
I don't know.
Tsukuyomi?
Amaterasu.
Could be worse.
Fuck. I don't have any of Amaterasu. I have two.
Am I still exhausted, by the way?
No.
Okay. Get rid of that.
Alrighty.
Do I have anything? I don't think so.
Ooh. Idea for a storm point. Could I use the storm point to use my rage and try to fuel Sosei with kind of like a pour my chakra into him type beat? Help him fight this influence that's fucking with his head. Give him a bit more power to fight back. Make him angry. And let that rage fuel him.
I'll allow one of these two things. You can do that and add your strength mod to his roll. What's your strength mod?
Currently it is 4.
Okay. You could do that. That would still be a failure for this. It would be a lot closer. Or you could allow Sose to reroll, still with disadvantage.
You got Tsukuyomi favor, right? Right, bro? You gon'
I got a bit.
I will give him the +4. Making that
It would be Amaterasu to increase your save.
Amaterasu.
Mhm.
Yeah, any
I got a bit
Amaterasu?
of that too.
I
Yeah,
will
I
use the
got-
storm
I got
point
hella
and do that
Amaterasu.
exactly. Yeah, that's a 17 now. Do what you gotta do.
How much do I need? Is it just a guess?
It is a guess. It's high, I'll say that.
Okay. Well, I have 19 favor. So I'm gonna assume by you saying high, it's pretty high. So like I'm gonna guess 25. Would I have enough to get there?
It'd be 1-to-1. So you would just need 8 Amaterasu.
I'll take that. I'll try that.
Gotcha. Steal your mind. Feel cold, confused, and this warmth, this warm sensation, warm spiritual energy flowing into you from Utero that brings you a sense of calm. Roll me 66.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no, no, no. I know what that is.
Oh no.
So you take 10 psychic damage.
Take that. We're good.
It's like hit him with 10 more. In fact.
Yeah.
You take 10 more psychic damage.
Wait, no, that was
For
joking. I
real?
was joking. I was joking.
No.
wait.
Yeah, I don't want this, and I don't want you.
So these memories come flooding back, all in like random asynchronistic order. Like your mind is flooded with all of these memories, but every moment of the memories happening simultaneously.
Oh Lord.
If that makes any sense. Like a massive mental flashbang of images, sounds, sensations, emotions. You feel blood drip from your nose, and I will say with this bombardment of memories, it will take you a little bit to piece together the chronological order of everything. So I would say, like, over the course of the next few minutes, this is what you can piece together. One day, these people showed up in your castle. You could hear them talking, but you were in your room. You didn't pay it much mind. It was important. You probably would have known. But then you get this sensation. You just feel like something's wrong. Something urges you to get up and investigate. You head out Your memory is a little blurry here, but you end up in the cellar, where you have some of your family members talking to this Kazu, as well as another woman in a similar looking kimono. This black hair tied back. You have never seen this woman before or since. You ask what's going on. Your family seems very hesitant to tell you, but you can see, you feel like something's wrong. You can see the entrance to the basement below the cellar has been opened. Your family doesn't want to tell you, but Kazu says that they're going to be taking your contract. Now, you're not really sure why, but there is this profound anger that erupts when you hear this. You feel like madly possessive, almost on like some Gollum from Lord of the Rings type shit. Like, don't touch that. You try to get in their way, but Kazu pushes you aside and goes down. You turn, plead with your family, but they seem resolute on letting them take it. As he returns back up, your contract in hand, and begins to leave, you feel this surge of hunger, of power that you've never felt before. Well, at least at the time. You remember drawing your blade and systematically cutting your way through your family. Some tried fleeing, some tried fighting back. But eventually, all of them fell. You chased after Kazu, but after turning a corner, they were nowhere to be found. You searched and searched and searched, getting hungrier and angrier. You could feel these tears running down your face, your vision blurry. Till eventually, after hours, collapse to your knees. Thinking back, seem confused, distraught. You scream, you thrash. Just a quick question for Yutaro.
Mm-hmm.
In what state did Yutaro find Sosei?
If I remember correctly, catatonically shocked. Like, he was not responding to Yutaro when he asked him what the hell happened here. Where's your family? And then went to go check the halls, bloody murder everywhere. He's like, what happened here? Sosei could not answer him in that state. He was just not there mentally. And then other shit started happening to Yutaro, and he had to deal with that first.
So as you scream and thrash, begin to plead, you grab your katana and twist it upon yourself. As you're about to thrust, feel these tendrils, these scales, these snakes wrap around your body, stopping you. as you try to force yourself against this. You cannot. Eventually, you drop the blade, collapse as you plead. Plead to make this all go away. Plead to forget. Next thing you remember is Yitro. I'll say, from then on, your memories are more normal. Things that are familiar, things you recall, things that Yitro told you had happened. But say after about 5 minutes of dwelling on this, you feel, I don't know, how does Sose feel?
Awful. Crash out of the century, I suppose. Already, like, it was already there. He just sort of wanted to know what led up to it. It still doesn't feel good. But he's gonna keep that shit bottled in for now.
Yeah, it's toxic masculinity for the win.
You go, King. Alrighty. What's the plan, gang?
Does Sose have any external reactions to what he's undergoing?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'd say everyone would
He's been
notice that
locked
he's
down.
like bleeding from his nose.
Right. But he's like in an active meditative state, essentially.
During that, yeah.
Yeah. I think after it, he'll just get up and look at Yutaro and Hayato, who are here with him in this graveyard, and say, "The Spider Clan has my contract."
He shakes his head in disbelief at that.
Okay.
They what? How? Why?
They took it. I don't know.
How do you know they have it?
I saw it. I remembered that much.
He offers him a cloth and gestures to his nose.
Well, thank you. Clean his blood.
Yutaro folds his arms and sighs. Well, at least the enemy is easy enough to understand.
I wouldn't underestimate them. We know nothing of what they could be capable of now.
I like this better. They're samurai.
It's something to work on.
What'd you say?
Something we can work with. It's something we can work with.
I will have to do.
Sosa's gonna just start walking.
Can I insight check him of like he's just not in a state of being to be able to talk or not? Would that be okay?
I guess it's up to Sose
Yeah,
how
that's what I'm asking.
if you would even need to roll if you just noticed that.
Hayato's really insightful and has been watching Sosei since like day one,
Real.
pretty much. I think he can tell when Sosei is disassociative and just unable to speak, and the times when he chooses simply not to speak. If this is a time where he is simply choosing not to speak on something
Mm-hmm.
rather than it being a disassociative episode. Like, 'cause he did not mention anything about what happened or his family. He only
Right.
went straight to that.
Yeah, no, that's why. It's just like, is he in the state of being of like Hayato would ask questions, or is it's like he needs to process that shit first and may or may not tell us about it later? To be more like apparent with it, Hayato's debating if he's gonna ask him, what else did you get from that? Like, what
Right.
did you see? And it's just like he can tell. It's just he's not gonna get anything from this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he just offers him the little cloth. We'll walk with him. Kind of give a shoot. You throw a look of they're gonna need a talk later.
Yutero's he's been side-eyeing Sosei this whole time. Like, very suspicious. Like, trying to almost read his head, like, read his thoughts. Obviously, he can't. But he's trying.
Say at this time it'd be about the sun would just be about setting, beginning to set.
Just
Are you guys heading back to the castle, or what's the move here?
and he'd look at everyone once they're together again and just say, "We're done here."
I assume you know what you need to know.
Sparta Clan has my contract.
Lovely. Okay.
To start.
Roots go
Do we
deep,
share that
huh?
to the castle, or
Do we
set up
have any reason to?
besides this guy? Not necessarily.
I say we hit for the road. Unless all of you want lodging at a terrible, horrible castle where an awful tragedy happened, and you want more tea, and you want to grill the Lord. Shrug.
How about a brothel?
Just gives him the most side eye of side eye. of like, huh? That's the mood?
There's a lot of tension, a lot of thoughts to work through. You'll think much better in the morning.
If that's what all of you need, then do what you need to do.
You always do this.
He
Kinda
so
a
desperately
sense.
wants to take you to a brothel.
Is it
He
not
always
efficient?
does this.
Is it not effective?
I mean,
Mean!
Hayato will wrap his arm around Ayato. You speak as if you're not going to be joining us.
Actually squints his eyes and narrows them so heavily down Hayato. Like, why are you getting in my space? Why are you hugging me? Like, he
Oh,
looks
no.
icked the fuck out.
Mhm.
He just literally tenses his shoulders unbelievably, like rock solid.
Mm.
And it says you have quite a trained ear. Who would have thought you, of all people, could have could have discerned such an obvious fucking implication? I'm not going. No. You all
want
know
to
if you
lay
need
with
it.
Sose?
He's just gonna look at you, Yuzuro, and squint and be like, I
Just pat his back.
apologize.
Okay.
You-
You want to
Okay.
have him for yourself? Sose's a free man.
Yuzuro, are you projecting some kind of complex? You need to go to a brothel. You need to go to a brothel.
Listen, if I wanted Sose, it would not be a question.
That's crazy. That's crazy, and I am absolutely looking side-eyeing Sose's reaction to that.
Kill myself.
Can I roll an insight comp?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Haha, I'm not getting incited. You're getting incited. Good fight.
No, it's okay. I understand you're in the closet. That's fine, bud.
Okay. Can I inside Alto actually says you thought I was fucking with him?
Oh lord.
He's trying so hard.
We have to break the tension so bad.
Oh, I have to. This is Yutaro core.
He's
Oh
trying
my god.
so hard to not make his face red, and that's just an involuntary thing you can't control.
Runs in the family,
Mhm.
apparently.
It runs in the family.
Also, yes, you may incite Alto.
He is
That's fucking funny. Can I also
Embarrassed.
insight Alto?
Oh my god.
There is no escape. We must know.
You can roll deception.
I'm
You
pondering
can
if
roll-
I'm going to. He is trying to deflect a little bit right now. I'll roll a deception and see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
contested shit.
It's
Let's
not
go.
a very good roll.
Good luck. Oh,
Damn.
Alright, are you using your same roll for
oh no, I
Sosa?
can. Blah blah blah. No, I will re-roll for you.
Oh, well, okay, I was about to say.
Same fucking thing.
it's the
Same
number.
fucking thing.
On second
Yeah.
thought, I will use the same number.
And on second thought, yes, yes, I will.
Yeah, both of you, his ear tips. His face. He actually looks like he's like flabbergasted and insulted and offended. Both of you can tell he's not actually all that fucking offended, and this is clearly a fucking performance. His ear tips are red. His eyes aren't remaining set and focused and stoic the way they normally do. Yutaro, this man is a pent up ball of unbelievable sexual frustration, and he's trying to act like he's not. It's coming off in waves.
Hayato putting his arm on him just set him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, kind of. Yeah, he hasn't been touched by anyone in a very long time.
Teasing him, Yutaro walks up and gets like
Awesome.
a foot from Alto. He has the smuggest smile, like staring at him like, hey, to each their own, truly. I'm just messing.
It is
Sose
very
would also mess with you if you tried a little.
I'm right here. Can we not do this in front of my family's graves?
Yes,
We're out
this
of the
is
graveyard, but
They're right there. I
This
can
is-
see them.
this is incredibly disrespectful, and if you keep at this, Yutaro, I will genuinely punch you in the face. Let's stop this right now. Let's go to a fucking brothel. All of you just shut up. Compromise. See, we can do it.
you're just so good at social situations. You
Shut
diplomat.
He kind of
Hayato.
keeps his arms folded and he'll start to walk back. Like,
Mm.
doesn't say another word.
Shit eating grin.
Get eating grin.
Yeah.
Sunset, right?
It is sunset, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not making eye contact at fucking Sosei. I'm actually staring murder daggers, like absolute murder daggers, evil eye ass fucking shit into Hayato's and Yutero's the back of their fucking heads as they're walking into the fucking sunset.
Hayato, while they're getting comfortable, you and that. No,
Yeah?
no, I shouldn't tempt a married man. Forgive my forwardness.
If that's how you tempt a married man, I imagine you don't get many.
Again, you would
That's
not be
funny.
saying that if I was trying.
Hmm. Well, I am a married man after all.
But I won't. He gives him like a little eye, like, unless, but doesn't say anything. And keeps walking.
He still has his own shit-eating grin from fucking with Ayato. And seeing the blush of Sosei. So it's debatable if he's open or not for that. It's the courtier smile.
We'll see what happens when we're a couple
Shoot your
sake
shot.
bottles down at the brothel, you know?
Shoot your shot, king.
Shoot your shot!
Ay,
Go on.
do I want to get messy today? I mean, shit. If anyone,
Oh, I know you want to. Of anyone, you're gonna be the messiest. I know. I get why you're messy. It makes
Right.
sense.
I know. Everyone and anything can get it.
Yikes! Don't get close to the horses, then. What the fuck?
No.
Wait, what's the fucking? It's like they're eating the dogs. They're eating the
Oh,
cats.
Cats. Yeah, they're eating the pets.
Eating the pets.
Awful.
All right, I mean, Sosei would know, and Yusra would also probably know. Like the nearby town is probably like a solid 45 minutes away from the castle. Do you guys want to go straight there, or are you going back to the castle first, and then?
We should say our goodbyes to
Mm.
Sosei's cousin, his last remaining close relative.
Family member. Yeah.
All of you with your fucking manners, wow.
Yeah.
All
Nasty.
this etiquette shit.
For real, look at them. Fake, all of them.
Hey, this is all real. I can be
Oh,
both
babe.
well-mannered
Mhm.
and disrespectful when needed to. You know, like, come on, man.
You know,
gotta get with the
Agreed.
program.
Shaking your hand. Shaking your
Say
hand.
it,
Absolutely.
Come on now.
Absolutely. Just because you can't distinguish anything in a social situation, it's okay.
Well, this is like anti-autism sentiment. First of all, I'm writing
Yeah?
a blog post right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call out posts for
Is this who
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm starting to think this samurai is problematic.
Yikes.
Yikes. Unarranged marriage? Not cool, bro.
That's kind of fucked up and old
Fucked up,
fashioned,
man.
man.
Yeah.
What year is it, bro?
You obligated a woman into a marriage with you. That was unbelievable. Fucking perpetuating patriarchal misogyny. Anyway, I'm not. We're done with
Yeah.
this.
The
We're
rant that
done with
almost
this.
happened here. Let's say our goodbyes.
We're done with this bit. I'm done. I
Um,
already got annoyed. I already got annoyed.
Triggered yourself.
Look, I've been in the trenches. All right.
said that shit and was like, "Who the fuck said that?" You're starting to
Oh,
piss me
God.
off. Going back to the castle to say your goodbyes. They were making you meals. I'd say they packed those up for
I would
you.
say for dinner. I would
Oh,
definitely
okay.
for dinner. That would be disrespectful just to fucking leave.
I mean, y'all are imperial magistrates. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Hmm.
It's true.
Someone go as
Okay,
you
but nice
please.
warm food and
That
then
is true.
hitting the town. I think that's the better move, respectfully.
You know, that's valid. That's
Sure.
valid. We'll take those.
It is
Mm.
my first time meeting my cousin. I guess.
It is
Get to
the.
know this man.
Did we get
Don't
here on
know
the
that.
same day we left Yoshizu?
No.
No, okay, it's, in a
It's
couple
the
days.
next day. Because there was the night with Alto
Yeah.
and G, and this is the next day.
Okay, gotcha.
God, the way that everyone would be so pissed off that G's literally was at our camp.
Oh, for real. For real.
If you had
Uh,
talked to me in the first run of this campaign, I would not have stopped bitching about that. If I knew that way. The way I was obsessed to figure out what the fuck was going on with this man.
You can still figure it out. That storm point's still up for grabs.
Bro,
Uh,
he a nobody.
he's just some
Um,
drug dealer, man.
He's just, bro's just a
Is-
cartel lord.
Fair enough.
He's just a drug dealer this whole time.
I like
I'll
the
have
idea that he
to-
has a twin, and that's why he's around multiple places at once.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
Not that shit.
What was my cousin's name again? Not this shit again.
Was oh God help me, Rokuru?
Rokuro?
Rokuro.
Rokuro.
Rokuro. Yeah.
Rokuro.
Is he still looking at me like he's uncomfortable with me here?
No, I'd say like at first he was just kind of like surprised, and then like the line of questioning he was like it's a little uncomfortable with, and also looking at Sensei like shouldn't you be answering this? But no, over the course of like dinner, you would soften up. I don't know how much you guys would
Oh,
like go down memory lane or anything.
I got shit to stir though, bro.
At dinner?
I'm not drinking at
Yeah.
our dinner. I'm the designated driver.
Go for it.
Driver of
I-
fucking what?
The ponies.
I guess I will say I will have to end this soon. Is this going to be like a bigger convo for like a possible side RP, or is this going to be quick?
Actually, might be safe for that. I want to tell Rokuro what we have learned, and be very vague and swear him to secrecy.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Crazy.
Okay, I mean, if you want, I guess for the sake of brevity, we could either just say you do that.
Yeah.
Or-
He would hit him with what I am about to tell you is to remain with you, never uttered, never expressed, until your death. And presuming he agrees to that.
Yeah, he would very nervously like glance around. You can see him contemplating of like, well, then do I even want to know?
Truly.
Real.
It's strong
So
arm
they would
into
shake
this.
his head.
Would.
Like, don't agree to that.
So he's like, no,
You don't
no,
want this life.
You don't want to know.
You don't know, I wanna
So
know.
say internally now is like, am I gonna have to kill my cousin too?
For fun.
For fun.
Sure. I mean, do you start telling him about Sensei's blood magic? You're like, this motherfucker
No.
is
Oh,
a
no.
snake.
Here's very specifically what he tells him. We're currently investigating a faction working to aid the Shadowlands. This investigation led us here. And from what we have uncovered in our investigation, we believe this place may have at one point, if not still be, trafficking by the Spider Clan. It is my firm belief now, from what I have witnessed today, that they are the ones responsible for what happened to your family.
See, like this disbelief. Um, it's like, um, I was under the impression that the Spider Clan was long destroyed. You know, saying that you know they remain.
It was our belief as well. We have found this faction to be remnants of the Spider Clan, or at least claiming to be so. Our investigation is underway. We will now bring what we have learned here to the Emerald Champion. With him at our side, we will purge these villains. And for what has happened to your family, in Lucky Tasose, and yours, we will bring them to justice. You have my word, and he will bow deeply.
So
Let's
she's just
see.
gonna let this narrative follow that it's the Spider Clan's fault.
Mm-hmm. See, he
Yeah,
looks
we love lying to the public.
distraught
I sure do.
and also bows. You have my deepest gratitude for telling me this. This does offer some sort of solace, as I don't know what happened, but at the same time, knowing that these people, this new Spider Clan is still out there, I don't know if I can just not tell anyone or not do anything.
I
But-
did not say not to do anything. I simply said that what you have learned, you cannot share. That does not mean that you cannot prepare. He lifts from his bow.
Mhm.
While the tiger and the crab ready for their toiling, these murderers and villains and these monsters are preparing to strike while we are distracted and weak. That has always been their way. Now, an opportunity is opening. I trust that you will do your duty, serve your clan. But we, as Jade Magistrates, ask that you also fulfill this duty. We must continue to oppose the Shadowlands creatures, oppose the Blight, their blood magic, and this faction of Spider Clan Samurai. Prepare yourself, for I do not expect that they will be routed without great strife. He looks around the room. I only wish we could have discovered this truth sooner. Perhaps we may yet prevent this tragedy from being repeated to someone else.
See, as you get up from his bow, he takes a very deep bow. It's like, I understand, Matsu-san. I'll do my best to prepare, but I'll not reveal this secret. He gets up from his bow, looks around, and you can see like sort of the weight of this is sort of starting to settle on him, and it takes a second. Goes, you all have a very difficult road ahead of you. I will do my best here, but I'm sure you four will be on the front lines of this, trying to take on this clan directly. And that is a position I do not envy. But I do feel a great sense of honor to have met you and to be told of this, so that I may prepare and fight as well.
When the time comes, can the Jade Magistrates count on your support towards our endeavors?
cannot. Of course.
Then we have strengthened our position against our common enemy. You will rise. Dinner?
Smiles. You will eat. Finish your dinner. Say by the end it's like dusk. You see like the very faintest hints of like deep red and purple towards the west. You guys still planning on heading off to the brothel?
Yutaro certainly has the end. Yeah.
Okay, guys, just double checking. You guys, excuse yourselves. We have business to attend to. Actually, gotta go now. He offers you all the opportunity to stay in the castle, but you all have a better place to stay. You head
Yeah,
off.
better. Yeah.
I'll stay in this haunted house.
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. I could be laying on some titties right now. Let's go fix that.
Head out for a night on the town. I will have to fade to black that for now.
For now.
If you want to do some side shit, we could do that.
Whoa.
Crazy.
But if there's nothing else, we could do our Ruwa words.
Wow words.
Yippee.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Let's start with. You know, we never start with MVP. I think we should start with MVP.
Fair.
Switch it up a little for our 9th episode.
I like the
For
auto speech
what?
a lot. Not this shit again. Oh my god. I'm about to start having like
episode.
I'm about to start having like looping in my head. Like wait, not this shit.
I also like that
MVP.
speech.
Me too.
I don't know if that would count for best role player more.
But yeah, I was just about to say.
Your MVP.
I feel like MVP has to go to Zose.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I would like
Covering all
MVP.
that shit.
Yeah.
Learned a
MVP
whole bunch
Sose
of
then.
intel. Yeah.
I could really push
Alright,
through
so-
some shit.
1d4. Two of your
D4.
choice.
Yippee.
Guess next we could do roleplay. Word.
Auto.
Auto.
Oh, what? Why am I getting the fucking roleplay?
Because you had a great speech, friend.
Oh, what? What? Oh,
Like, I've never spoken before.
I don't speak.
You had great questions to ask whenever you were initially conversating with the Lord. You had a great little speech. Like, you've been popping off this session. Take it, bitch.
Shit. Alright, I'm fucking rolling. Alright, let's turn off caps lock. D4. Hey, I didn't get a 1 or a 2 for once.
Let's go.
I always get 1s or 2s.
We're so up.
We're so up.
We're so in.
We're so up.
Hell yeah.
N is crazy.
I mean, we're trying.
I know we're
Yeah. What do we got left? Creative solution to a problem.
I don't.
Oh, Utero as a storm point was really good.
What was the storm police weapon?
For the rage.
Oh, that
Calm
was
your ass
you.
down.
That
Yeah.
too. Did it calm me or did it fucking
Made him
Rage
angry.
me.
Yeah, gave him the will to say fuck you to the voices in his head.
That's true.
I'm just trying to think who else solved a problem creatively. And that's just me blinking right now.
My thought was Hayato mentioning the graveyard
Oh, shit,
At
you make a
all.
point with that. Yeah, actually,
I didn't think of that, and
Hayato,
that the family
not.
graveyard would be right there.
I
Yujiro
have to
couldn't have
agree.
done his thing without that. Yeah, I agree. Coffee, you big brained. Shit.
Whoa.
I'm inclined to agree.
Well, that's
for sure.
crazy. I was trying to think of other places that shit would be popping up, and I'm like, where would ghosts be? The graveyard. Is there a
Graveyard,
graveyard in Japanese culture? Let's find out.
This family's gotta have a graveyard.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It
mean, after
has
the
to.
fucking tragedy they had, like, surely there's a place for people to go and mourn.
Hopefully, yeah. If they didn't have a graveyard, I would hope at least bro here made like a little shrine to them or something. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big brain one.
Well, okay.
D5.
Let's go. I'll take it.
Then, Bushidos.
Oh,
Bushido.
duh!
Cheetos.
Well,
So you throw Amaterasu's fits.
For Tsukuyomi, his very ending speech to bro was very manipulative, but it was to get him ahead.
Yeah, I second that hard. You slipped that one in real good.
mm,
Which is,
I'm pondering. I mean, yeah, sure, go for it.
I'll take it.
God is like, unsure.
Maybe.
I don't think I
Dubious.
hit mine. I don't think I hit mine.
Well, Tsukiyomi being dubious, who would have fucking thought? I don't know.
Crazy. I don't think I got it this time. That's
I
okay.
don't see Hayato's.
Yeah, I don't see it either. It's alright.
I don't really see
on that.
Alto's
Yeah, I
either.
did. I couldn't argue any either. No.
Eh.
Hey yo, fuck Bushido.
Yeah, we don't need them.
So I'd say I definitely see Amaterasu's. And again, I think Sensei's doing the exact opposite of Tsukiyomi's Bushido.
Right now, we need
Until
a
I
little
find
light.
a new line of power.
You know, yeah, we need a little light
Sure.
in the darkness right now. So stay with that. You're doing great.
We need the sun right now.
The sun right now was slap.
We'll cycle
I've
back.
been
to
enjoying
power,
the
don't
nice
worry.
weather.
Alrighty. So yeah, if you throw Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi, then Sensei Amaterasu.
Sick.
D4s. Flower.
Let's go.
Whoa! So many tunes.
There's a lot of twos.
Twos pay the bills.
3 2s and 2 3s. How crazy.
Whoa.
It's meant to be.
Yeah, that's me.
Alrighty, I think that's all.
Yeah,
I have
good
one
What's
brain
that?
cell.
Session.
The very first roll for the RP shit, I fucking forget. Do we get to displace or allocate that between Tsukiyomi or Amaterasu? Okay.
Yeah, for the you can choose one or the other.
Got it. I have one brain cell and I fucking forgot. Thank you.
Nah,
Very
you're
good.
good. You did remember. You just had to double check.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Wah!
Wow.
What? All right, bye stream.
The-
Amazing.
Goodbye.